What's up, y'all? Welcome to another review by Ryan. Happy Wednesday to all of you. I hope you've had a wonderful week so far. As I am adding date stamps to my videos now, it is Wednesday, June 22nd. In this episode, we'll be reacting to the 12th episode of the second season of Rising of the Shield Hero. In the last episode, things definitely started to move forward. After Raftalia reunited and Kizuna got to reunite with Glass and her party. So now the all the cardinal heroes of both worlds are now back. And as for Kazuki, the dude who, got his ass waxed by Raftalia, he found himself split in half because apparently he can't follow instructions. He was told not to move, he moved, he got cut in half. Well, he himself fell in half. So that was actually a pretty glorious scene to watch. I'm not going to lie. I greatly enjoyed that scene. If you remember the laughter that blew out of my mouth when that scene happened in the last episode. But for the rest of the episode, we kind of talked about the waves some more. Kizuna declared her intent to find a way to stop the waves without having to kill other people's heroes because she thinks that's a terrible idea. That there has to be a way, maybe the power of friendship, maybe something else, who knows. I'm just playing. Hopefully it won't be as simple as that. And then we got to meet Yomagi, who serves Kyo, who was going to go kill the party, realized she sucks, so she can't kill anybody. Her sword was actually trying to take her life because, Kyo doesn't give a damn about anybody. He just wants world domination at this point, and the boy is crazy and thinks this is all a game. Again, typical Mastermind 101 stuff. And as we started to wrap up to the end of the episode, obviously we saw that Kyo was not as Yomagi thought he was trying to do. He was not trying to save the world. He's actually trying to pretty much destroy everything and create artificial waves. So we ended up with the episode of the waves happening, and now it looks like we have been summoned to his own laboratory where the grand fight between our cardinal heroes and Kyo himself will take place, leading us into episode 12, Reason to Fight. Now, my opinion about what's about to happen is, I'm very happy that we've gotten more on focus with something that actually is a bit more engaging than a spirit tortoise. But it is important to note that most of us, we're still not overly happy with the pacing of the second arc story, but we're happy that it is not as garbage as the first arc was. And in my case, I've actually found multiple moments of this second arc very enjoyable. Animation has been better since the whole fiasco with the Spirit Tortoise CGI happened. Kizuna, I love Kizuna. I wanted to love As, but unfortunately they just wrote her bad. So again, I'd like to see a side story with just her with something that has nothing to do with the Spirit Tortoise, and I'm sure it would be better suited for everybody involved. But yeah, Kizuna is definitely a good character. I understand some of you said that you feel that Glass has really been mellowed out, and I don't really believe that's the case. I think she still has that spiciness with her, but now that Kizuna's back and it's clear that she was the one who kind of kept the party together with good ideologies and going to just kill people, we're probably seeing who the real Glass is, and not the badass Glass that we got to see when she rode up in the other world, basically whacking all the damn heroes except freaking Naofumi. So yeah, so that's how I feel. I think that it also might be a consequence of the fact that a lot of things have moved very fast in this second arc. Again, this whole season honestly has seemed like just speedrunner central right now. And while the second arc is definitely better than the first arc, the fact still remains that we're basically on speedrunner time right now. It's just everything is just flying like the speed of sound, like we don't have two seasons. We could have flushed it out since the second season and the third season were announced at the same time. So all things considered, I have not seen a show that's going to kind of have as controversial of an ending from a rating standpoint since watching Darling in Frank's my favorite show of 2018, which despite it being my favorite show, I had to give it an 8 because obviously when the alienation situation happened, we were all just sitting there like, what the hell? In this case, this is the exact opposite of that, of course. This show started, the second season started absolutely I hesitate to say atrocious because if you watch through any of my previous reactions in the first 6 episodes, I was relatively okay, even though I acknowledged that by the 6th episode that it was a pretty bad arc. But for many of you, it was an abysmal arc, and the ratings showed. I think the lowest the score got, I mean, damn, the second season almost tanked to a 5 as far as Mal was concerned. Fortunately, the rating, actually, no, I'm thinking of another show. It did not tank that low. Actually, it is lower right now as people's ratings continue to come in than it was then. But I think it had dipped below 6. It was like a 6.9 at the end of the first arc. Right now it's a 6.71 because people had given up on the season after the first arc. And so the fact that we're still kind of speeding through things, people aren't very happy about. So, yeah. But yeah, my opinion is all over the place. I'm pretty confident I know what my rating is going to be, and I'll talk more about my actual rating of the season next week when the season finale happens. But I said this last week, and I'll say it again. I feel that we could have slowed things down quite a bit since we already had 2 seasons announced back to back, and the community would have absolutely appreciated that and enjoyed that, and we could have just skipped all the crap with the Spirit Tortoise and just moved on to Lark's World, because I still feel this world is far more interesting than anything that has to do with relatively insignificant and boring Spirit Tortoise. So, with that said, we will go ahead and get this episode started. Before we get the episode started, I just talked to y'all about the about the My Anime List ratings, and I will talk about how it's rating in Anime Corner and why I just said that this was going to be one of the most controversial rated shows when the season's over. So as always, thanks to Anime Corner for your ratings that you do each week. This is for the week 11 ratings dated June 10th to June 17th. And as you can see in the rating boards, out of 13,000 plus responses, Rise of the Shield Hero still sits in the top 10. It still sits in the top 10, guys. But it is getting rated so poorly on platforms like Mal. And then you have, the Japanese side of things where they're all over the place with their ratings of the show, too. I haven't seen a show this controversial again since the 2018 Darling and the Franxx. I haven't seen anything like this in a good little bit. Either a show's really bad or really good. But this show, I think it's really because our hearts wanted this show to be a 10 out of 10 this season, and we now clearly know it's not. So we're kind of battling it out, trying to find the positive points so that we don't have to fail the show. Same with me right now. But again, I plan to talk about that more next week. But either way, Rise of the Shield Hero continues to remain in the middle of the ratings. For the top 10, it is your top 6 rated show last week. And all I got to say is I am interested to see what's going to happen in this fight with Kyo, and I guess we're going to get a little bit into whoever he was and what his past was, even though I don't really care. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Maybe they'll have me have some sympathy for him. I don't know, probably not. But yeah, so thank you guys for rating. Thanks for listening to my little ramble about this. And without further ado, we are going to start the 12th reaction to the 12th episode of the second season. So also, Crunchyroll, y'all gotta get it together. 2 episodes in a row where you don't have the title on the thing. It's just episode 12 blank. Even Crunchyroll seems to not care anymore now. It's just crazy stuff. Rise of the Shield Hero Season 2 is cursed, I swear. Alright, though, but let's go ahead and get this reaction started. Volume is good. Good. Alright. In 3, 2, 1. Of course. And Otsuka lost his mind, overweight and everything. And to think that you would end up having children to take care of. Of course. He was already crazy as hell in the first world, and he's crazy here now. Of course. Again, typical mastermind stuff. Yeah, we gotta get rid of this man. And no opening. Alright. Right. Yeah, your boy don't care about nothing. Of course, that would be the feed-in from the spirit tortoise. Not for me. She ain't. She's not the one. She's not the one. She's not the one. Not for me. Put her down. She's stupid, but she's not the one to hit. Man, trying to destroy all the worlds. He don't even give a damn. Man, give the man credit. The fact he was able to summon an artificial wave, he definitely got the strength. Typical scientist masterminds. I was going to tell you about the fact that Philo is absolutely adorable in her outfit in this world. I know, completely random. And you knew all this and you still supported him. Man, y'all man. Oh, great. Why would you trust anything that a man like I'm telling you, y'all just stupid. He don't even look like anything worth trustworthiness. Nothing. Y'all master dead. Yo, go ahead and wipe them out. About tired of this already. Duh, she's the Canada hero, bitch. Like, man, please stay down. The person y'all fighting for won't even worth nothing either. Oh boy. And y'all lost y'all lives over this stupidness. Oh, y'all still alive. I don't know how, but okay. Oh, he must have shielded them too. Oh my lord. I'm happy to see you because you're moving things along this second arc. Oh, man. Lord have mercy. Does he even look like the same person, guys? Come on. No. And you were supporting this clown. Wow. Again, this man, he been doing his homework. He know what he doing. Spoiler! No, that man dead. What y'all think was coming from this? Eh. Man, rough Talia, that girl now. I mean, she always been. But she took a little bit of nerfing at the start of the season. She's definitely up there now. So it's going to be not for me and Alicia against her. Interesting. Yeah, we just got to go ahead and kill him. Ain't no point trying to take him prisoner. Look at me defending his world now, though. Man, come a long way. Oh, boy. You pissing off the wrong person, my dude. He might blow this whole damn place up. Oh. Let's go! Oh! Oh, that's right. Yeah, but and everyone was giving it. Whoa! All right, Daphne, come on, bro. We gotta reel it back, man. We gotta reel it back. This man. Yeah, at the end of the day, once you get too close to the damn scientist, you ain't shit. So, oh, about to say, I was like, wait. Yeah, and that's why we gotta stay away from this damn shield. I was waiting because she's injected. Yeah, she injected herself already. That's why I was surprised she was even able to use the shield. I thought she had prevented the shield's use anymore. Oh, so you know it's about to get serious when vocals kicked in. Man, this shit held her damn ground. Again. I don't know. Oh, After you said some pretty interesting names about her. Again, typical man. I can't even be overly mad at the guy. The man's a true mastermind till the end. Like, this is what guys like him does. To a letter. Well, it's time for your bitch ass to go. Also, apparently bitch was the word of choice this episode. Came through again. Yeah, I still find it hard to cry because of how bad the first arc was. So do I have to stick it out here for that muff? Oh. Damn, seriously? I wanted. Come on, man. I ain't get enough of this world. I felt like we just got here. See, that's why I said the season going too fast. Yeah, they weren't supposed to be here. It was a miracle they were even able to cross like this. Seriously. I hope to see more of her and, glassing them since I didn't get enough of anything. I thought we have one more episode. What's happening? Discount. All right. That's right. And Talia is back to how she was. I would have loved her to carry over from that. They actually defeat. Well, look at that usefulness. But this feels like it's the last episode of the season. I didn't think this was season finale. Wait! Wait just a minute! Wait! 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 I thought there was 13 episodes! It says 13 episodes on Now! Wait! It's June 22nd! Wait! Wait! I like also how I type in episode 12 to see if it was the season finale, and literally it just says 1 star. I don't understand. Yeah, and there's nothing on Wiki either. Uh, uh, guys, we're gonna come right back when I finish checking into this, and then we'll talk about this episode. Oh, this shit ain't for you. Okay, guys, I'm back. And I have to be honest. I have no idea what just happened. First and foremost, we're going to talk about the obvious. We were told that this was a 13 episode second season. This screamed a finale. It showed a finale. There was no opening or ending. It went speed runner fast. We killed Kyo. We're at the end. The 3 other Cardinal heroes were actually fucking useful for a change and apparently beat some monsters while we were away. They covered that like speed, and then now we're done. But alas, there is apparently a 13th episode that is supposed to be coming out next week, and I quite frankly don't know what it is. At all, actually. Like, I've literally been sitting here searching through. Yeah, it even says here, it will run for 13 episodes, and that is, where are we at? Where are we at? I'm so lost. Here we go. And that's per comicbook.com. That was when it was announced that it was going to be a 13 episode show. And also Mal, which typically never fails when it comes to how many episodes there'll be, is normally spot on. So yeah, I am royally confused. So we're just going to talk about what was presented to us this episode. And I guess I'll see you guys next week. Speedrunner. And this episode sealed the deal that while it was exciting seeing the Wrath Shield come back out, oh my goodness, the dialogue was absolutely hilarious. And apparently, bitch was the word of was the word of the episode. We had slut thrown in there once or twice. We had spoiler warning, bitch, which I think was my favorite line in the whole episode. But minus these random words, as far as a cohesive plot is concerned with this final fight and getting to see Glass and them fight on their side of things and getting to see this final showdown and shows, what his motivation was behind doing all of this. It was bad. It was bad. So, I love the fight sequences. So from an animation perspective and a vocal perspective, a soundtrack perspective, things of that nature, Shield Hero never fails in putting aside the spirit toward us. I have no issues with animation. I have no issues with music. But I continue to have an issue with pretty much everything else that was played out. And even though we started off this second arc relatively strong, Infinite Labyrinth, getting to kind of dive deep into the world and everything, everything from that point to Raphtalia disappearing to her getting her power and coming back, it was just Speedrunner City. And I have held off for the entire season, kind of just having to admit that the season may not even be able to get a 7 from me, and this episode has sealed it. The season gets a 6 because at least it had a beginning, a middle, and an end, I guess, based on this last episode. But that was kind of a mess. So, yeah, that's my reaction. There's not a whole lot to talk about. And there's a lot to talk about, but I'm going to hold until the last episode of the season, and then we're just going to have a sit down about the direction that, I'd like to see the show go in the third season that's already been announced, and pray and hope that they listen to not only myself, but to many of you who are going to express your grand differences and dislikes about not only this last episode that we just got, but about how the entire story has been told for the season itself. But yeah, we're going to leave it at that, guys. So with that said, that's my reaction. I'm confused. And I guess I'll see you guys next week. So if you guys like the reaction and the episode, maybe, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. And you're going to be one of the first to be notified when a new reaction becomes available, including the season finale. Hit the bell icon and you'll be told. So with that said, I think I'll see you guys next week for another episode. What a hot ass mess this turned into. I hope I will see you guys next week for an actual labeled season finale of Rising of the Shield Hero. Until then, I'll catch you guys in that reaction. Take care.